boxing, MMA. He's having his 25th fight, 20 victories, 4 losses. He's had 18 great KOs, but he comes up against an absolute legend in Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn. I mean, close to 400 fights. The action's about to get underway.
Yeah, Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn, of course, one of Thailand's greatest ever Muay Thai fighters. His 390th fight this evening. Trained out of the Angel Gym by PJ Bennett. We're underway here, the main event of the evening, and this is the biggest test that Nick Ariel has ever faced. Let's see how he fares against Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn, the veteran in the red trunks. Of course, Ariel, the Australian, in the blue trunks. And here we go. He's a very aggressive fighter, Ariel, so let's see how Nonsai approaches this one tonight. As we see both fighters in the center of the ring, and it'll be a good test for Nonsai as well.
You know, it's interesting because here Nick is coming up against a fighter who's a traditional Thai fighter, and his defense, as you saw those 2 knees there, they got him. You could see they got him right in his body. They were good. They were great knees from Nonsai. And Nonsai with 118 KOs, 21 times professional champion from Thailand. This is a great test for Nick, but he will not be backwards and going forwards, I can promise you.
No, he certainly won't. Expecting to see more of a counter-attacking performance from Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn today, but certainly, as we alluded to, plenty of experience against a rampaging Nick Ariel. So just the dynamics of this fight are fascinating in itself.
Absolutely, and you see the traditional Thai hands that Nonsai holds, and of course the Western-style boxing stance that Nick has coming out of Mundine's gym, and obviously with Alex Tui in his corner. Beautiful combination there from Nick, but Nonsai setting him up with power.
And he's a very confident type, Nick Ariel. He got here very early tonight, and he's certainly been up for this one. And he'll back himself every day of the week, Nick Ariel. Of course, one of Australia's most promising Muay Thai fighters we have to offer up against one of Thailand's finest in Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn. As we mentioned, officially 8-time world champion. He's won absolute plethora of titles in Thailand at a domestic level as well. And as we mentioned, 390th fight tonight, and he's won over 300 of those, 307 to be precise. And a good start to this one from Nonsai as well. And whoa, he's dropped Nick Ariel, but perhaps he's just slipped there, Jimmy.
Yeah, no, it was a slip. It was definitely a slip there, as he just caught him, and he just pushed him into the ground. And there goes another slip there. But as you can see how very technical the Thai is, he wants to get in close to the grapple, but Nick is going to have to just close that distance. But in the grapple, he's got to watch those knees, because that's what they do, and they do it so well.
Nonsai just putting Ariel on the deck with ease on that occasion. As we see Nick Ariel, he might have poked the bear here. Nick Ariel starting to fire up a little bit. There's Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn. Good challenge there from Ariel.
Beautiful knee from Nonsai as he came in for the grapple through that left knee. See, Nick has to keep the distance, but he's got to use that. He's got to use that jab. He's got to use his right hand.
A little bit of showmanship there from the veteran Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn, as we have a look at the first round highlights there, and Sor Sanyakorn really looking to assert his authority early in this one.
A lovely leg sweep from Sor Sanyakorn there. Throws the right hand, misses, comes in close, gets in on the grapple, and you'll see here how he throws that knee, and which is just what the Thais do. They know how to spin him, throw the knee for effective contact to the body. Beautiful work there from Sor Sanyakorn.
Tell you what, you wouldn't want to come up against Nonsai Sor Sanyakorn in a dark alleyway, would you?
Absolutely not. We go to round 2 action.
So round 2, of course, still the three-minute rounds here. And big start from Ariel. He has thrown a big right, and Sor Sanyakorn saying, well, I wasn't facing you.
It doesn't matter. Always be prepared. That's what you do in this fight game. Be ready. And that was a great right hand from Nick Ariel. Just got him. So there was an 8 count there. So now Sor Sanyakorn needs to knock him out to win this fight, I believe. Because Nick has really found his range now. There he is boxing beautifully, throwing the body shots, throwing combinations. This is good work from Nick Ariel. This is what he needs to do against the Thai.
Well, Nonsai's showmanship might have just fired Nick up in between the rounds. You can see Nick Ariel just watching on as Nonsai. Got plenty of support from the fans claiming round 1. So Nick Ariel is like a bull in a china shop here in to start the second. He's come out all guns blazing, and Nonsai just putting him on the deck there as both fighters come in. And a big left shot there from Ariel, just missing. And Srisuk now coming in just to lock up Ariel against the ropes. Referee will separate him. They'll go again here. Big swing from Ariel, and then goes in for the bear hug. Referee will have to separate them again here. So Nonsai Srisuk against Nick Ariel here, and this is a closely contested one at this stage. As we see both fighters locking it in here. A few knees there from Srisuk, and they'll get separated again.
Absolutely. Nick Ariel sees his opportunity here. Good right hand there from Srisuk. And Nick has found an extra leg to grow on after that beautiful right hand there. Throws another left there. Just misses. Good knee from Srisuk. Nick now just keeping right up close and tight to him. Keeping the grapple tight. Not allowing him to use his knees. And a nice little left there from Srisuk.
Great left from Srisuk there. And then took him to ground straight away. And just every now and then, Srisuk just letting Nick know who's the older and wiser one here. And just doing what he has to do here, Srisuk. Nice left there from Srisuk, and that one rocked Ariel a little bit and follows it up with a knee too. And Ariel, well, yeah, it looks like that one just rocked him a little bit. And Srisuk starting to land a few hits now.
He is, but you know, Nick, to me, needs to keep working from the outside with that jab, just to keep in that distance. He misses there, should have been a right hand. But that Nick's strength is that he's got good hands. He needs to throw that jab. Continue to keep Srisuk at distance and not allow him when he comes in to knee or to kick to make him miss and then make him pay with a right hand or a left hook. But Nick's working okay thus far. Srisuk has been nullified in this round. He's got him a nice left there from Nick.
Srisuk really utilising the knee late in this second round as well. And starting to take its toll on Nick Ariel. And Srisuk now once again gets Nick to ground. There's only a number of seconds left in the second round as Srisuk gets up, and that'll be the conclusion of the second round. There's trainer PJ Bennett. He was happy with Srisuk's performance there as we see Nick Ariel in the corner with his trainer, and let's have a look at the second round highlights.
Well, look, this is the knockdown here where Srisuk hit through a right leg to the body, turned around to go away, and then Nick's chased him, hit him with the right hand. There was an 8 count there. Srisuk has taken him down. A nice takedown from Srisuk there.
Yes, lovely little left there from Srisuk, and yeah, he's certainly had a few more takedowns, Srisuk, but once again, another close round. Who have you got ahead at this stage, Jimmy?
I definitely gave that round to Nick Ariel, for sure, because he got the 8 count there. Nick Ariel definitely got that round for me.
Well, the final round, so Srisuk and Ariel, I'm probably going to give that one to Srisuk there, Jimmy. That's how close this one is. It's anyone's fight. It's still up for grabs here in the third and final round as Nick Ariel all over Srisuk there. Referee just trying to keep them both in the ring here at this stage. Just over 2.5 to go here in the main event of Muay Thai's World Fight Australia as Ariel now gets Srisuk on the deck.
And they continue to grapple and go a little untidy, but they go to ground a lot. And you notice that the crowd's now starting to get right amongst this. And of course, here he is focused. Ariel misses there with the front kick. And of course, here we go. Srisuk again grabs him. They grapple. Ariel is obviously now a little bit taxed. Throws the left, but misses again. Srisuk grabs him. You know, this was working to the tie, advantage of the tie here. Just continues to just grapple and to hold. There he comes back in, takes him down.
And Srisuk again with another takedown there. So Srisuk and Ariel now. What can they come up with in this final 2 minutes? I have to think they're both going to make a play for it here. We'll see some big punches and kicks and using all of the 8 limbs. As we see Ariel coming in, didn't connect. Nice knee there from Srisuk, and Srisuk looks a little bit more spring in his step at the moment. He's starting to affect Ariel with a few shots.
Absolutely, 2 knees there. Nice, great round, a right-hand body shot there to Nick Ariel's body. Nick goes for a spinning kick, which kind of is a nothing, but you know what? He sets up again. Srisuk, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Srisuk seems to have more bounce to the ounce now as they go back together and grapple.
Yes, and he's controlling that ring position a little more. He's just content. He's got Nick where he wants him. A nice counter there from Sri Suk, although Nick Ariel also connecting. At this time of the fight, of course, where fatigue does set in as well. As we see the referee separating both fighters again. Final 45 seconds. It's Sri Suk, the veteran, against Nick Ariel of Australia here.
The young lion Ariel goes in there, misses another left. You know, this grappling has got to be taking a lot of energy out of you. So Sri Suk would be really taking advantage of that. The more they go to ground, it just takes the power out of you.
Sri Suk again there, just Ariel on the deck, using his strength, and looks like he's going for another one here, and referee will just separate them. So final 10 seconds here. Sri Suk and Ariel. Ariel with a big kick, follows up with a punch, and Sri Suk absorbed it, and that'll do us. Both fighters claiming victory. It was a close one, Jimmy White, as they embrace. How did you see it? Who wins?
Wow, this is so close. This is so close. I mean, hey, listen to me with the 8 count in there. We'll look at the highlights here. And of course, you see this again as they grapple close. They go to ground. This takes it out of you. I mean, it does. Just lying on you just takes the zap and the energy out of you. Ariel goes for a front, misses. Goes for a short left, but catches them with an elbow there, but nothing to it.
Yes, both fighters were grappling throughout, weren't they? And Sri Suk really did use his body well throughout this fight.
Zapped him throughout it. We got the judges and, of course, the referee that have given the bout to Sri Suk. And I'm sure that Nick Ariel was disappointed because he thought he won that fight for sure.